Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivara Dhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivara Dhari Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanashani Jamuna Tira Vanashani Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivara Dhari Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Shri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Shri Advaita Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jayam Vishwabhada Paramhamsa Parivrajagacharya Ashtavata Shukadata Shushamanajas Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Om Vishwabhada Paramhamsa Parivrajagacharya Ashtavata Shukadata Sri Sri Radha Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo Granshra Srimad Bhagavatam ki Sri Chaitanya Chaitamrita ki Gundica Marjana Mahotsava ki Patita Pavan Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu ki Sri Jagannath Puri Dham ki So this morning we are reading from Caitanya Chaitamrita. Gundicha temple. So we all know that the story of the temple of Gundicha. So as we all know, maybe sometime in this week, we will also discuss the form of Lord Jagannath carved at Sri Kshetra Jagannath Puri by Vishwakarma. So we all know that King Indrajamna, he actually wanted, he got a dream, and as per his dream, the 3 logs of wood had manifested. And then Vishwakarma had also appeared, and he was carving the deities. And when the door was opened, he stopped. That was the condition. And the Lord came in the dream again to King that, don't worry, you can worship me in this form of mine, which is Jagannath, Baladeva and Subhadra along with Sudarshan. So, King Indrajamna, he built a very big temple. The current temple is not the original one which was built by King Indrajamna, which was thousands of years ago. But the kings repeatedly, whoever manifested, took care of the Jagannath temple and also kept on developing the temple and worship being the standards. But we hear that Gundicha was the wife of this king Indrajamna. There are different versions of the stories about the sons. Some say after building the temple, he didn't want it that one of his son should come and claim, one of his generation down should come and claim. So there are different versions of the stories, what he did with his sons. If you go to Puri, they will tell you the story of the Atala bridge, you know that? Huh? But of course, the main point is, Devi Gundicha was very upset that she doesn't have a child because of the king's vow and his devotion to Lord Jagannath. So she was in great pain. So the Lord told that every year during the Ratha Yatra, after the Ratha Yatra, the Raths will stop at your place. This was the palace of Queen Gundicha. She built the temple. And the Lord told her in the dream that I will come to Gundicha, and just like Mother Yashoda serves me, in the same way for the 7-8 days I will reside in Gundica Mandir, you can serve me as your child in your temple, Gundica Mandir. So that has been followed. This is one of the versions of the stories which are there. If you go to locals, they also say it is Mosima Mandir, Mosi of Lord Jagannath. So it's all transcendental. So Lord goes there every year, stays there, and he's served just like Mother Yashoda is served. So many of our acharyas, they write also that Sri Mandir is non-different than Dwarika, because Lord Jagannath is worshipped like a king, Dwarkadish. And Gundicha Mandir is non-different from Vrindavan, because Jagannath is worshipped like in the mood of Mother Yashoda worshipping in the 7-8 days at Gundicha Mandir. And it is said that wherever Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu performs Sankirtan, that place is not different from Mayapur. So in Puri, all the holy places are residing. Like that. So we are approaching this very special cart festival of Lord Jagannath. So after Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu returns from Puri, he returns from South India. So King Prataprudra actually he hears about Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu, and he goes to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and he tells him that I have heard that some very great personality is here, and he is a very, very, very great saintly person, and he is residing here in Sri Kshetra. Could you tell me something about him? And I would like to meet him. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he explained to Lord King Prataprudra that Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu is not a great saintly personality. He is the supreme personality of Godhead, who's performing, who has inaugurated the Sankirtan mission, who's performing the Prema Nama Sankirtan. So the king became very, very ecstatic, and he told he wanted to meet this personality and make his life perfect. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said that the Lord has gone to South India, and when he comes back, I'll definitely speak to him. But he is a supreme Lord. He is independent to anyone's desire. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya explained this to him. And then when Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu came, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he, with great, Chaitanya Charitamrita, if you read this section, with great caution, with great, with very, very, with great humility, following the etiquettes. Very nice that Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya tries to build up that how the king is a very great devotee. And there's a beautiful discussion in this chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrita. How Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu listens to this. And then he tells, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he tells that, oh, you want me to meet the king? You want me to go to the Katak and meet this king? And I'm a sannyasi. Anyways, just next to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was Sarup Damodar, the Swami. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, everyone was in attention, seeing the conversation. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he tells, but if Sarup Damodar agrees, and if he gives permission, then I'll meet the king. And Sarup Damodar jumps off. He said, Arey, he says, my Lord, you are the supreme person and supreme independent person. Whose will do you depend on? What are you telling me? Why are you putting me into this? Your will is that you will meet him, and if you don't have the will, you will not meet him. Please don't put me into this dilemma. Sarup Damodar Goswami got shocked, and he preached, he answered this to the Lord. Then, in the middle of the conversation, Ramananda Rai, he tells Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that the Lord has come back from South India now. He would like to stay with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And with great humility, he takes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's permission. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu grants the permission. And Ramananda Rai, who is actually retired just now, and who is also a consultant to Prataprudra, serving under the King Prataprudra. So he preaches to the Lord. Not preaches exactly, he glorifies the Lord first. And then he explains the devotional qualities of King Prataprudra. And then slowly he brings it to the point that he deserves the mercy of Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu. And then again Ramananda Rai says that, if you, are you trying to get me into going to Katak? And you see, I am a sannyasi, a renunciant. For me to think about meeting a materialistic person, a king who is involved with money and women and controlling people, it is not going to be good for me. As a king, it will not be good for me. And the Lord, in his heart, he knows about the devotion of Prataprudra. And then the Lord tells him, okay, fine. You tell the son of King Prataprudra, come and see me. In this way, the conversation in this chapter goes on. And then, as the days goes by, after Caitanya Mahaprabhu is returning from South India after 4 years, it was a time for Jagannath Ratha Yatra. And just 15 days before, Snan Yatra had already happened, and Jagannath was already sick. And then in Chaitanya Charitamrita, there's a beautiful narration. We'll try to sing and read the translation. I don't know how much we can. If the time crosses, then I'll explain the pastime directly. Otherwise, we'll sing the verses and then we will read the translation here. Prabhupada's translation. Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 12, verse 71. Close these windows. Is this there on the screen? Verse 71? 71. Madhya Leela, 12th chapter, verse 71. You can play. He mate nana range dina katha gela. He mata nana range dina katha gela. Jagannath tera Rath Yatra nikat aila. Sri Sri Radha-Madhava ki jai. Jagannath Baladeva and Subhadra ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Pratame Kashi Mishre Prabhu bolaila. Pratame Kashi Mishre Prabhu bolaila. Paricha Patra Sarvabhoma Bolaya Anila. Paricha Patra Sarvabhoma Bolaya Anila. Tina Jana Pashe Prabhu Hasiya Kahila. हे शीघ्र करिबारे तुम्हारा योग्य सेवा नाहे मंदिर मर्जना नाहे मंदिर मर्जना एक लीला करा हे तुम्हारा माना बहुत चाहिए बहुत चाहिए आज्ञा दे आज सब यहाँ नानी दिया नूतन एक शातगत शात समर्जनी नूतन एक शातगत शात समर्जनी परिचय आनीय दिला प्रभुर इच्छा जानी परिचय आनीय दिला प्रभुर इच्छा जानी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 Translation. In this way, the Lord passed some days in great jubilation. Then the cart festival of Lord Jagannath approached. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu first of all called for Kashi Mishra, then the superintendent of the temple, and then for Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. When these three people came before the Lord, he begged them for the permission to wash the temple known as Gundicha. Upon hearing the Lord's request for permission to wash the Gundicha temple, the Pandicha, the superintendent of the temple, said, "My dear sir, we are all your servants. Whatever you desire is our duty to perform. The king gave a special order to me to do without delay whatever your lordship order. My dear Lord, washing the temple is not service befitting you. Nonetheless, if you wish to do so, it is to be accepted as one of your pastimes. To wash the temple, you need many water pots and brooms. Therefore, order me. I can immediately bring all these things to you. As soon as the superintendent understood the desire of the Lord, he immediately delivered 100 new water pots and 100 brooms for sweeping the temple. So this is the beginning. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshushunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Caitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamsha He Krishna Karna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kankshana Gaurangi Radhe Vindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Pasindubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyate Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So in this way, Caitanya Mahaprabhu, as Ratha Yatra was just next day, Caitanya Mahaprabhu expressed the desire like this he called Sarvam Bhattacharya, and then he called for the superintendent and he requested them that now we are approaching the Ratha Yatra of the Lord, please give me permission to clean the Gundicha temple. The superintendent said, oh, my Lord, this is not your job, but the king has ordered whatever you say, that is our job. So whatever is your desire is the order for us to fulfill immediately. But if you wish so, but you will need so many brooms, so many sweeps, and a lot of water. If you give me permission, then I will arrange all these things today, so that tomorrow you can peacefully do the cleaning of the temple. So, as per narrated, the Lord, the superintendent arranged everything, and next day morning, the Lord early in the morning, he gathered all his devotees, and he told them that we are going to go to Gundicha temple, and we can read, if we read the verses, we'll go a little late. Is it okay? You want to chant the verses and then read the translation, or tell the pastime? What do you think? Should we chant the verses, or I'm not hearing. Should we chant the verses or hear the pastor directly? So it will go late, then you have to have patience. Okay. So now Caitanya Mahaprabhu is inviting his devotees and is going to take them inside the temple. Before that, Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu does a wonderful thing. He smears sandalwood pulp. He smears the sandalwood pulp on all his devotees with his own hands, and then takes one by one, he takes them inside the Gundicha temple. Aradine prabhate laina Aradhina prabhaite lanani jagana. Aradhina prabhate lanani jagana. Shri haste sabhara ange lepile chandana. Gundica Mandir gele karite Marjana. Gundica Prathame Marjani lena Karila Shobdana. Pratame Majina Karila Shobdana. Sitaram Mandira Upara Shakala Manjila. चारिदिके शत भक्त समर्जनी करे चारिदिके शत भक्त समर्जनी करे अपनी शोधेना प्रभु श्रीकान सभारे प्रेमोला से शोधन लेना कृष्ण नाम भक्त गाना प्रेमोला से शोधन लेना कृष्ण नाम भक्त गाना कृष्ण कहे निज काम देखिते शोभना कहना कहना आशु जले करे समर्जना भोग मंदिर शोधन करी शोधिला प्रांगण भोग मंदिर शोधन करी शोधिला प्रांगण सकल आवास क्रमे करिला शोधन करिला शोधन त्रिनदुली जिनकुरा सब एकत्र करिया त्रिनदुली जिनकुरा सब एकत्र करिया बाहिर वशलेया पहलाया बाहिर करिया मत भक्त गणे कोरी निज वासे त्रिनदुली बाहिरे पेलाया परम हरि से परम हरि से प्रभु कहे के कथा करिया छे समर्जना त्रिनदुली देखी लिया जानिब परिश्रम सबर जयंतन भोज एकत्र करिला भोज एकत्र करिला सब हैते प्रभुरा भोज अधिक हैला सब हैते प्रभुरा भोज अधिक हैला हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे The next day, early in the morning, the Lord took his personal associate with him, and with his own hand, the Lord smeared sandal pulp on their bodies. So, this every single verse of this pastime is very beautiful. If you pay very nicely, pay attention and hear them, you will understand how detailed Chaitanya Charitamrita is, how detailed the Lord pastimes as Sri Krishna Chaitanya is, and how important it is for a devotee's life to execute them. It has instruction for everyone. It has instructions and the guidance for a leader, for a follower, for the spiritual master, for the in charge, for the manager. And the process of purification is so important, so detailed, so important to be a part of the team and do every service together and doing menial services. He then gave each devotee the broom with his own hands, and taking all of them personally with him, the Lord went to Gundicha. In this way, the Lord and his associate went to clean the Gundicha temple. At first, they cleaned the temple with the broom. The temple is cleaned 3 to 4 times almost. And you will read this pastime. Almost 2-3 times Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cleans it. And every time when he cleans, there is specific detail mentioned about how detailed Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was. The Lord cleansed everything inside the temple very nicely, including the ceiling. He then took up the sitting place, the Simhasana, cleaned it again, putting it in its original place. Thus the Lord and his companions cleansed and swept all the temple building, big and small. Finally, cleansed the area between the temple and a Kirtan Mandap, actually Kirtan Hall. But it's called Kirtan Mandap. If you go to Puri, they call it Kirtan Mandap. Indeed, hundreds of devotees were engaged in cleansing all around the temple. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was personally carrying out the operation just to instruct others. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu washed and cleansed the temple in great jubilation, chanting the holy name of Krishna all the time. Similarly, the devotees were also chanting, at the same time performing their respective duties. The entire beautiful body of the Lord was covered with dust and dirt. In this way, it became transcendently beautiful. At times, when cleaning the temple, the Lord shed tears, and in some places, he even cleansed with those tears. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he called all his devotees, gave them the brooms. First he put chandan to their body, so the nice fragrance is around where they are doing service. And then he gave them the brooms and sweeping cloths, and he told them to clean. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if you see in the future verses it will come, it was appearing like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all others were cleaning, 100 devotees, hundreds of devotees. And it was appearing as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's alone cleaning with hundreds of hands. The enthusiasm which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had, cleaning the Gundicha temple, it was appearing as the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is cleaning the temple with hundreds of hands. And he cleaned the Asingasana where, if you go to Gundicha temple, just like the Sri Mandir, there is a Singhasana. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cleaned that Simhasana. And then after that, if you see Sri Mandir, it's not like this. This is a POP. If you put water, it will fall on your head. But in Sri Mandir, it is all stone. Gundicha temple is full of stone. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took the pot water and he smashed on the ceiling and all over the ceiling. And the same water, after being smashed on the ceiling, it was coming from the ceiling, coming down, cleaning the ceiling, and also coming down from the walls, cleaning the walls also. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so much absorbed that he was rushing here and there, cleaning every single corner. So much so that he did not realize Mahaprabhu's whole body was full of dirt and dust of the Gundicha temple. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he teaches by this the absorption in a service of a sadhaka. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is an acharya, comes as a devotee, Krishna himself. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's teaching us that how absorbed a devotee has to be in his service, that he is not conscious about himself. He's totally absorbed in his services. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, being the leader, he is the one who is very enthusiastic in the front, leading the whole thing. Leading the whole thing. So Mahaprabhu, while cleaning whole body, as it was mentioned, it was full of dust. And tears were constantly flowing from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's eyes. And sometimes, instead of his tears, which was there on the floor, he would clean thinking it as water, and clean some places with the tears of his eyes and clean it. Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a practical teacher. Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj says, Krishna is a practical speaker. He spoke the Gita and went. But how to follow the Gita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and taught how to follow. He is a practical teacher. By his example, he teaches. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's having tears because, why is he having tears? Because he's thinking, and that's the mood of Acharya, he's thinking that, oh, tomorrow my Supreme Lord is going to come. He's going to come here on his cart, and then he will be placed in this temple. And I'm so unfortunate, but I have such a great fortune today that I am able to clean this place. I am able to be a part of cleaning the temple where my Lord is very soon we're going to reside. Thinking like this, thinking like an ordinary devotee, thinking like a Vaishnava, like an Acharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's teaching us, all of us, how much ecstatic the contemplation of a sadhaka should be on the given service. How one should connect the service to Krishna and be absorbed, remembering Krishna and being absorbed, not remembering oneself in the service. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching that. After this, the place where the deity food was to be kept, Bhoga Mandir was cleansed. Then the yard cleansed. And then all the resident quarters, one after another. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu collected all the straws, dust and grains of sand in one place, he gathered all in his cloth and threw them outside. Following Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's example, all the devotees with great jubilation began to gather and throw the dust of their own cloth and throw them outside the temple. The Lord then told the devotees, I can tell how much you have labored and how well you have cleansed the temple simply by seeing all the straw and dust that you have collected. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he takes all the dust, all the straw with his own cloth, and if you've been to Gundicha temple, just imagine Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taking all this and coming, running and throwing all the dust outside, all the straw outside. And then seeing him, all the devotees take their clothes, take all the dust, and they bring all the dust and they throw outside. And after all this doing, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, my God, look at you. How amazing you guys are. You've done so nice service. Great. Great. So much dust. The whole temple is clean. The Lord is so pleased with you. But the next verse says, even though all the devotees collected the dust in one pile, the dust collected by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was much greater. Was much greater. So this is a leader. This is a leader. He doesn't see what he has done, how great he is, how amazing his achievements are. Oh, all of these are his followers. and they are following him. No. The leader is a servant. Prabhupada says what? Servant master. Servant master. So Caitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching this. He is teaching this. We remember Ratha Yatra celebration cannot be completed without remembering Jayananda Prabhu. And this reminds one pastime of Jayananda Prabhu. Jayananda Prabhu was like this. Exactly. Many, many devotees, if you see in the movement, the early days leaders, specifically very frontline leaders, they were trained by majorly, most of them, they were trained by two leaders. One was Jayananda Prabhu, another was, anyone remember? Huh? No. Tamal Krishna Prabhu Maharaj was little later. No. No. The famous Kirtanier, Vishnujan Swami. Vishnujan Swami. I personally in my life I've met many leaders, and I asked whenever I had a very close conversation with them, they have some connection to Jayananda Prabhu or Vishnujan Swami. In fact, Vishnujan Swami, Radheshyam was giving a class, he would say that he could engage any kind of people. So one day when he was making the cart, he had a hammer and a nail, he was hammering. So a drunkard, intoxicated came there, and he was looking at Bhavan, Jayananda Prabhu, and saying, what is he doing? Fully drunk. Bhavananda Prabhu Jayananda Prabhu looked at him. He said, Hare Krishna, you want to help? And he was half drunk. He said, okay, take this. He gave him a nail and a hammer. He said, you can put nails here. And the drunkard started doing tuck, 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 tuck. And he nailed, with great difficulty, he nailed one nail into the cart. And Jayananda Prabhu saw, he said, wow, that's amazing. I've been doing this for so many days. I've never seen someone like you. I don't think so there is anyone better than you. And that devotee was so inspired. Just by this encouragement of Jayananda Prabhu, he stayed back and is still a devotee. He's still a devotee. So that is a leader. Caitanya Mahaprabhu, he's encouraging, though he's done so much, he's encouraging his devotees. Then the next was, temple is cleansed once now. Next verse, 92. I think we went till 91, no? 92, verse number 92. He mata abhyantara karilo marjana. He mata abhyantara karilo marjana. Punha sabhakar dila kariya vantana. Kariya vantana. Shukshma dhuli trina kankara sabakara hadura. Sukshma dhuli trina kankara sabakara hadura. Bhala mate shodhan karaha Prabhura antapura. Bhala mate Prabhura antapura. Saba Vaishnavalaya Saba Dui Barashodila. Saba Vaishnavalaya Saba Dui Barashodila. Dekhi Mahaprabhu Ramane संतोष हैला देखी महाप्रभु रमने संतोष हैला आरशत जन शत गते जल भरी आरशत जन शत गते जल भरी प्रथमे लयाची काल अपेक्षा करी प्रथमे करी जल आन बलि आवे महाप्रभु कहिला तबे शतगत आनी प्रभु आगे दिला प्रथम करिला प्रभु मंदिर प्रक्षालन प्रथम प्रभु मंदिर प्रक्षालन उद्वद भीति ग्रह मध्य सिंहासन द्वाद भीति ग्रह मध्य सिंहासन कपर भारिया जल ऊर्ध्वे चलाइला कपर भराया जल ऊर्ध्वे चलाइला सेई जल ऊर्ध्व शोधी वृत्ति प्रकटिला सेई जले ऊर्ध्व शोधी भीति प्रक्षालीला श्रीहस्ते करेना सिंहासने रामार्जन श्रीहस्ते करेना सिंहासने रामार्जन प्रभु आगे जल आनी दिया भक्त गण हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So Mahaprabhu cleaned the temple once, and then again he got into fine-tuned detail of cleaning. After inside the temple was cleaned, the Lord again allotted areas for the devotees to clean. It's almost, if you see, second or third time. The Lord then ordered everyone to cleanse the inside of the temple very perfectly by taking finer dust, straw and grain and sand and throwing them outside. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu and all the Vaishnavas cleaned the temple for the second time, and Caitanya Mahaprabhu was very happy to do the cleaning work. While the temple was being swept, about 100 men stood ready to fill the water pots and then simply awaiting the Lord's order to throw the water for them, from them. As soon as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called for water, all the men immediately bought 100 water pots which were completely filled and delivered them before the Lord. In this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first washed the main temple and then thoroughly washed the ceiling and wall and floor, sitting places, everything else within the room. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself and his devotees began to throw water onto the ceiling, and then water fell in the washing wall and floor. This is done, no? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to wash the sitting place of Jagannath with his own hands, and all the devotees began to bring water to the Lord. All the devotees within the temple began to wash, each had a broom in the hand, and cleanse the temple of the Lord. Mahaprabhu brought the water and poured into the hands of, someone brought water and poured into the hand of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and someone poured water on his lotus feet. So, devotees, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he ordered to bring the water, it was being cleaned, temple was being cleaned, but then devotees crossed their line. Little bit crossed their line. We went till 99 verse, no now? Okay, 100 verse. Bhakta gane kare greha madhya pakshalana Bhakta gane kare greha madhya pakshalana Nija nija hasta kare Mandira Marjana Nija nija hasta kare Mandira Marjana Keha jala ani diya Mahaprabhu rakare Keha jala ani dila Mahaprabhu rakare Kela jala diya tanda Charana upare Keha jala diya tanda Charana upare Keha lukana kare Sei jalapana Keha lukana kare Sei jalapana Keha magilaya keha Anya kare dana Keha magilaya keha Anya kare lana Ghara dui pranali gaya Jalachari dila Ghara dui pranali gaya Dila Sei jala pranagana Sabha bhariya rahila Nija vastra kaila Prabhu Griha samarjana Nija vastre kaya Prabhu Griha samarjana Mahaprabhu nija vastre Manjilo simhasana Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. All the devotees within the temple began to wash, and each broom in his hand, and in this way they cleansed the temple. Some brought water and poured into the hands of Caitanya Mahaprabhu, and some poured the water at his lotus feet. The water then fell from his lotus feet of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, was drank by some who hide himself. So now this is going on, not one, two. Some means many of them are throwing water and then taking the water and hiding, so Caitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't seize that, And then one by one they cleaned all the rooms. And some who saw the lotus feet of Caitanya Mahaprabhu, the water from the lotus feet of Caitanya Mahaprabhu was taken by someone, others started going and begging for that water. And they were sharing among themselves, and Mahaprabhu would see and they would just be cleaning with Mahaprabhu. But simultaneously, this pastime was going on. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Channabid. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Lord, mopped the rooms with his own cloth, and he polished the throne with them also. In this way, all the rooms were cleaned. But when the temple was cleansed, it was purified like a cool and pleasing. Just the Lord's own pure mind had appeared. Hundreds of devotees were engaged in bringing water from the lake, but it would become so crowded because they all came to know Mahaprabhu's personally cleaning inside, and some were passing Mahaprabhu's Channamrit outside. It became a very big chaos. So they were not able to bring the pots also. Then some of them went to nearby wells and they started bringing water from the wells. And while the pots were empty, again they were big. Except Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Sarvabhauma Damodar, Brahmananda Bharati and Paramananda Puri, everyone in Puri were engaged in filling pots, except the senior most. Because they were relishing seeing this pastime, I guess. They were relishing. And it is said that the rush to bring the pot and see Mahaprabhu cleaning and then washing his feet and getting his Channabid created such a chaos that devotees were almost smashing each other and breaking the pots. They were even breaking the pots. Take a verse 111. जल भरे घर धोया करे हरि ध्वनि जल भरे घर धोया करे हरि ध्वनि कृष्ण हरि ध्वनि बिना आर नाहि सुनी Krishna Hari Dwani Vina Aranai Shuni Krishna Krishna Kahi Kare Gatera Pranartana Krishna Krishna Kahi Kare Gatera Pranartana Krishna Krishna kahi kare gata samarpana Krishna Krishna kahi kare gata samarpana Hey kahe Krishna name Kahe Krishna Nama Krishna Nama Hoila Sanketa Saba Kame Kama Samae Prema Vesha Prabhu Kahe Krishna Krishna Nama Premavesha Prabhu kahe. Krishna Krishna Kama Ekal Premavesha kare. Shata Janer Kama Kama Shatahasta Kare Nayena Shalana Marjana Shatahaste Kare Nayena Shalana Marjana Pratijana Pashe Karana Shikana Balakrama dekhi tare Kare prasamsana Mane name lila kare Pavitra vratsana Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Caitanya Mahaprabhu is cleaning the temple, and it has appeared like Caitanya Mahaprabhu, while he is cleaning, he is in so much ecstatic love, and it so happened because of Caitanya Mahaprabhu cleaning, everyone was just chanting the name Krishna, 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 Krishna. So the whole Gundicha temple, there was no communication. Everything was only Krishna's name. If Caitanya Mahaprabhu wanted some cloth, he would say, Krishna, Krishna. The other devotee would come and give the cloth and say, Krishna, Krishna. And if Mahaprabhu wanted Krishna, Krishna. And other devotee would immediately bring the pot of water and put the water immediately for Mahaprabhu's cleaning, Krishna, Krishna. In this way, there was only one communication amongst everyone while the Gundica Marjana was going on, which was Krishna, Krishna. Caitanya Mahaprabhu was totally ecstatic by seeing this mood of devotees, that anything they wanted to do, there was the communication only with the voice. The verbal communication was only Krishna, Krishna's name. Mahaprabhu became very ecstatic. So now we are already 9:30, we will not read the verses. So in this way, Caitanya Mahaprabhu cleaned the whole Gundicha temple. Again, then he cleaned the Kirtan Mandap, Prasad Mandap, Bhoga Mandap, where the Bhoga was prepared. And again he cleaned the courtyards, the outer area of the whole Gundicha temple. After cleaning all these things, while Caitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to again make sure, within the minor lanes and stones, if there are some grain, some dust is there, he again started cleaning that, again putting water. But now, one Bengali Vaishnava, and Mahaprabhu tells like this, in the verse, Bengali Vaishnava, he says, what this Bengali Vaishnava did while Mahaprabhu was cleaning, he put water on Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's feet and drank that water. And Mahaprabhu saw it this time. Before that, devotees were doing it very secretly. And when Mahaprabhu saw, he got so upset. He got so upset. He called Swarup Damodar immediately. He said, look at this, your Bengali Vaishnava. What has he done? He has done such a big offense. And he has done it in the temple of the Lord. And I don't know what is my gati. What is my destination? I have to face such consequences because of this fellow's offenses in the temple of Lord. My foot bathing he did, and he drank that water. Caitanya Mahaprabhu got very depressed. Then Swarup Damodar saw that, hey, Badmash, caught his collar and threw him out of the temple. Mahaprabhu, Swarup Damodar, very angrily, he caught that Bengali Vaishnava. It is mentioned. If you read the verses, no? It is mentioned. 1:28. It is. And then Swarup Damodar throws him out of the temple. And then Mahaprabhu was little satisfied after that. But what Swarup Damodar does then after that, when Mahaprabhu was little bit peaceful, he goes to Mahaprabhu and tells him, my Lord Swarup Damodar. And he requests the Lord, my dear Lord, please excuse, he is an innocent devotee. Please excuse, he is a innocent devotee. It is said, Caitanya Mahaprabhu within his heart was very happy and satisfied, but externally to teach, to show, in the temple hall of the Supreme Lord, one cannot touch the feet of a spiritual master, one cannot do abhishek of the feet of a spiritual master. Just to teach all of us the great detail of Vaishnava etiquette, and Caitanya Mahaprabhu himself, was showing this. And finally, the verse comes 133. Ei mata sab pure karilo shodhana Shitala nirmala kaila yana nijamana yana nijamana. In this way, the Gundica Marjana was done. Srila Prabhupada writes, it's a very beautiful purport, the verse number 35, 135. We will read this purport, it's little long, but very important. The whole Gundica Marjana pastimes, teachings, Srila Prabhupada has not given purports to almost close to 50-60 verses. And then he gives a purport to this 35th verse. And very beautiful. We will not read the verses in between also. In commenting on the cleansing of Gundicha temple, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, as the world leader, was personally giving instruction on how should one receive Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, within one's cleansed and pacified heart. If one wants to see Krishna seated in his heart, he must first clean the heart, and the prescribed by Caitanya Mahaprabhu in his Siksha Ashtaka, Cheto Darpana Marjanam. In this age, everyone's heart is especially unclean, as confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam. To wash away all dirty things accumulated in within heart, Caitanya Mahaprabhu advised everyone to chant Hare Krishna. The first result will be that the heart is cleansed. Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who is Paramatma, super soul in everyone's heart and a benefactor of truthful devotee, cleanses desires of material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee who relishes his message, which are there in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted. If a devotee at all wants to cleanse his heart, he must chant and hear the glories of Sri Krishna. This is the simple process. Krishna himself will help the cleanse the heart because he is already seated there. Krishna wants to continue living within the heart, and the Lord wants to give direction, but one has to keep his heart as clean as Caitanya Mahaprabhu kept the Gundicha temple. The devotees therefore has to cleanse his heart just as the Lord cleansed the Gundicha temple. In this way, one can be pacified and enriched in devotional service. If the heart is filled with straw and grain and sand, weed or dust, one cannot, in other words, anya abhilashira purna. One cannot enthrone the Supreme Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead there. The heart must be cleansed of all material motives brought about through fruitive work, speculative knowledge, and mystic yoga system, and so-called other forms of so-called meditation. The heart must be cleansed without ulterior motives. Sri Rupa Goswami says, Anya abhilashita shunyam jnana karmadi anubhritam. In other words, there should not be any external motive. One should not attempt material upliftment, understanding the Supreme by speculative knowledge, fruitive activity, serve, severe austerity and penance, and so on. All these activities are against the natural growth of spontaneous love for God. As soon as these are present within the heart should be understood to be unclean and therefore unfit to serve Krishna sitting place. We cannot perceive the Lord's presence in our heart unless our heart is cleansed. All material desires is explained as a desire to enjoy material world to its fullest extent. In the modern language, this is called economic development. And inordinate desire for economic development is considered to be like a straw and a grain or a sand in the heart. In order to overly engage in material activity, heart will always remain disturbed, as stated by Narottam Das Thakur. In other words, the endeavor of material opulence is against the principle of devotional service. Material enjoyment includes activities such as great sacrifice for auspicious activity, charity, austerity, elevation to the higher planetary system, and even living happily within the material world. The modernized material benefits are like the dust of material contamination. When this dust is agitated by the whirlwind of fruitive activity, it overcomes the heart. Thus the mirror of the heart is covered with the dust. There are many desires to perform auspicious and inauspicious activity, but people do not know how life after life they are keeping their heart unclean. One who cannot give up the desire to fruitive activities is understood to be covered by the dust of material contamination. Karmis generally think that the interaction of fruitive activity can be counteracted by another karma or fruitive activity. This is certainly mistaken conception. If one is deluded by such conception, he is cheated by his own activities. Such activities have been compared to elephant bathing. So, this is a very beautiful purport, very, very strong. You can read it. It's too long. But by this we can understand Srila Prabhupada is quoting Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur and is connecting the Gundica Marjana not only just to cleaning the temple materially, but process of cleaning the temple in association of devotees chanting the holy name is also cleaning internally, cleaning the heart. And when the heart is cleaned, that's where the Lord will sit. And anything material, even for devotees, the so-called material settlement, the so-called material establishment, it's all cheating. It is a process by which the Lord will not sit in the throne of our heart. The Lord will not sit in that place. Srila Prabhupada is writing a very strong, even as devotees, when we talk about material settlement, you will have material settlement, but the Lord will not sit in your throne of your heart. So it is very important while performing devotional service, we should completely selfless, totally absorb. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is showing in this pastime that while doing the cleaning of the temple, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is having tears in his eyes because he is remembering the Supreme Lord who is going to come and reside here. He is remembering Krishna in the mood of Srimati Radharani, in the mood of separation, and teaching us, all of us. That is why the pastimes of Jagannath Puri are very special. It teaches us service in separation. That is why the Puri Dham is called Vipralamba Kshetra. Vipralamba Kshetra. Where there it is an institution where you are educated to serve in separation. Padita Pavan Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Sri Gundica Marjana ki, Sri Jagannath Baladeva Subhadra Ratha Yatra Mahotsava ki, Yatai Gaura Premanande. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for patiently sitting and hearing.